We are here, back for another fine afternoon. Gonna be going up on the Kola Peninsula map with everybody and have some fun with all of that. Got Fame Man and Trigger with us at the moment, and we might see who else comes up to join us. Everything configure here real quick, and then we will flip things over so that you can see it. And then we will get to work.
Request rearming.
Okay, let's get that flipped over.
Copy.
Make sure it's actually transmitting out there to the stream. It looks like it should be. Yep, we're all good there. Alright, let's get warmed up. Evening, everybody.
Evening.
Hello.
Rearming complete.
Hello.
Climbing out at 120. I appreciate that change again, bud.
Yeah, no, glad to. It's a mission that's still in development, and, you know, the idea is fun, so...
Makes the most sense.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to fuck with anything. I
There
just
we
need to
go,
set
thank
the autopilot to hold, and it will do so, although it seems to be just climbing.
It doesn't actually tell me what the coordinates are for it, though.
Just waiting on alignment, and then I'll back taxi.
For what? For what there, Mitter?
I'm just seeing where the tank farm was so I could set up my waypoints.
Yeah, that's a good point. I can call that mission in now.
Alright, got all our sites. Is this all our sites? Looks like that's all our sites.
Yeah, it should be 4 of them that are known out the gate.
Copy.
And
Looks
then
like it.
there is now a 6 and an 8, which will not appear on that one because they are unknown sites, but they
Right.
are out there. So,
Which is understandable.
Hmm?
So we're not having the same fun that
oh my God, yeah.
SA-11 site not showing up like it was supposed to. By the way, Pilum, I think what I realized was I was getting calls from one of the AWACS and it was too far away to actually hear them. And that might have been what that was, yeah.
Maybe. It is a healthy distance on this map.
All right.
Alright, I'm not carrying any air-to-ground weapons on this pass. So we'll go up, we'll deal with the fighter stuff. And re-equip.
Dodge 1-1. Magic 1-1. Bra 132 for 220 at 20,000 cold.
All right. And just had to shoot out some howdy-doos on my through my usual channels.
Appreciate that very much.
Of course, my friend. In fact, there's one more I ought to add to that.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks. Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed.
All right, chocks are removed. I'm going to go ahead and take off, and I'm going to start heading for waypoint 5, which will be the rotor fart. It's kind of down there in the middle. The tank farm is near that objective. If we can focus on the fighters that are near there, we should be okay.
Well, is that my waypoint 5 as well?
It should be 6 for you. 1 should be the return to base waypoint.
Right, I just need to remember.
I am right behind you.
That.
There should be the dauber in the center, up and down.
Yeah, that just selects my different settings.
Change waypoint the F-16. It should be the up and down buttons left of the doubler.
Okay, the actual physical up and down button then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, on bearing for AO. And hey, I'm in an aircraft with the working fucking autopilot. Isn't that nice?
Should make it cozier at least.
Cozy matters when it's 160 nautical miles.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, the Dark Star is way out of alignment. That's what I'm hearing. It's the intermittent from him as I was climbing out.
Yeah. Very much needed, given the size of this terrain.
Mm-hmm. A little bit better
All right.
weather out here today.
2's wheels up.
Roger. Should have configured my combat jettison here. Well, folks, we got a little bit of an ad break going on for some folks. If you're just joining us, welcome to the stream.
Oh my lord. 12 people.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, isn't
Love to
that
see
lovely?
it. Love to see it. Welcome to the party, folks.
You know, watch us fly planes and be... Well, I think we're pretty good at it.
Yeah, I think so. All right, Mander, as far as what you're doing there, you got a little bit of time because we got to knock out the air defenses first. Taking a look at it down there, we might be able to avoid the 11. The possibility possibility exists. If you're looking at the map, if we're all on AP cruise and not in danger of colliding with anything.
Me, I'm still on the ground.
Well, no, I mean, just all of us, the rest of us in the air, moving our way down.
Mm-hmm.
Mander's put some orange circles out there for Vig and waypoints for the data cartridge, but the last one there at Beloy Moor is the actual objective area.
Right.
And there's an SA-6 north of that circle there in the corner, and an SA-8 somewhere a little further out to the east, kind of providing overwatch. There's also a 9 there too, I think. But
Copy. I do have the two northern... I just barely see, I think, the northern site you're talking about.
mm-hmm.
I could push for that. It looks like it's on one of my waypoint markers.
So it should be somewhat close to 6, because 6 is the FARP, which is where's my yardstick?
Right. Okay. Yeah, if that's what I'm looking at right now, I can get on that, no problem.
All right. So we'll
Do my
clean out.
job.
We'll clean out the fighters and knock out the SAMs, and as long as we can make it a little less threatening for the Vigan driver, Mander should be able to get in there and drop bombs on the tanks.
Yep, be advised. Looks like very low altitude. That's the helicopter down there. We do have fighters on the opposite end of the SA-6 site, if I'm reading this correctly.
All right, yeah,
I believe I am.
We'll concentrate our cap efforts there to take those fighters out so that they don't off anybody doing other stuff.
Yep, I think that's probably wise. I'll hold up at hold up at Nixon as long as none of them push the nobody tries to force the issue here. I'll hold until you're all in position, then we'll hit it together.
I like this plan.
Got the HTS on station, and everything else is good to go.
Dodge 1-1, Magic 1-1, Bra 114, 4240 at 18,000 knots.
About 160 miles to the fire pin, and it's another 70 straight into the objective area.
It's a long one.
Battle left side.
Alrighty.
Should I take the jammer and the countermeasure pods?
I would bring the countermeasures for sure. I mean, you remember what was there.
Yeah, that's why I was kind of like, I think I'm also going to use the BK90s.
There you go.
Hell yeah, that'll be fun.
And so just make sure you're low and quick on those, so that way when the chute pops, they don't drift all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
And run a steady climb to 27,000 there, Trigger.
Yep, that's fine.
Oh, that's wild. Watching you disappear in and out of the haze.
Haze and other atmospheric conditions.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun one there, folks. Well, we got 9 folks on. The F4 is released on the 21st.
Oh, it's exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Get to work with a truly, truly awful targeting pod.
Oh, it's gonna be such a hoot.
Mm-hmm.
The garbage is fun. Pickle. Oh, hold on. I have to arm. Right.
You want to drop bombs here?
Pickle center
What
line.
about here?
Like windbags still have a little bit of gas in.
I used to forget how much the 14 you have to trim consistently as you get quicker and slower.
Yep. Wow, it's almost like the geometry is variable.
Damn you, Pythagoras!
Jesus.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Bigging on down past Bulls here. Looks like we're still sitting pretty.
Mm-hmm. We are 50 miles behind you.
Yes, you are. So I'm gonna hang out at Fart Nixon.
Dodge 1-1, Magic 1-1.
Nobody's pushed the line just yet. Just trying to verify that SA... No, that SA6 site is one of the pre-existing ones. Oh, right, HTS. Alright, I'll try to acquire the target once we're actually making our play here.
Sounds good.
Right now I'm just peeking data link.
It's counting down a little quicker than 14 minutes to the waypoint for us.
Well, yeah, when you're sitting on the afterburner, I'd imagine so.
Right. Yeah, looks like waypoint has me at 10 minutes.
I'm at sub 10K per side. It's only like 94%.
Might be desync.
Oh, there they go, they went off.
By the way, it's a little quicker than what I was doing before.
Yeah, I'm reading about 400.
Excellent. And we're making up a little bit of time there. We're about 13 minutes out.
Roger that. Should all hit the area at the same time then.
Mm-hmm.
Steam
Yeah.
gauges for the win.
That's something that always
Do you get them
was
during the
always
summer
never a
sale?
fan of in the 17.
Lack of actual gauges.
Yep, absolutely everything is digital. Everything. And all I can think is, what happens when one of these fails?
You pray for the best.
Yeah, it's about all you have to do.
I guess.
Certainly don't have a backup plan. That's exactly it, isn't it?
More or less. All right, pushing 268 for Darkstar.
Well, you know, as they tell us at Amazon, that's just planning for failure.
Oh, God, I could go an entire lifetime without ever hearing Corpo speak again.
Right?
Happiest I've ever been is the fact that I work for literally a college. Like, oh, my job? I work for a college. It's like, the only way it gets better than that is, yeah, no, I'm a firefighter. You know, that thing that everybody likes?
Yeah, pretty much.
Be advised, have hostile aircraft turned hot moving over the second SAM site, proceeding in the direction of myself and or Farp Nixon. We might have bogeys come into play.
Alrighty.
Worst case, I'll turn cold and head for y'all. I'm gonna be proactive here. Pickle externals.
A little bit out there while I was getting Jester to change radio.
Betty's on Angels 20. Pushing air to air.
I'm scanning slightly left. With the radar out to 80 miles.
Roger. I don't want to push the site they're sitting over right now, because that won't deal with the one the Mander needs to get through, but that's what they're sitting over. Pushing ever so slightly to 145. See if that keeps them from getting too whirly.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, those them. Hello, Anna.
Hey, Anna.
Let us interrogate these targets. That is their IL-78. What about you guys?
Say it's pretty at Angels 30.
They are cold at the moment, so I'm not able to get a positive NCTR reading.
Copy. Looks like they are flanking now. They appear to be back on their original route. We should be good.
Alrighty.
At least until we decide to make it a situation where we're not interested in good.
I'm doing alright, Anna. How about yourself? Hello, Smokey. It's going all right. Cruising out towards our objective area at the moment. A lot of jamming activity around the IL-78. That's got to be the escorts for it.
Undoubtedly. They think we're a factor. They're not wrong, but we're not a factor yet.
1-1, bra, 144 for 150 at 20,000 knots.
State 6900. Be enough to get in and do what we need to do as long as we don't dilly-dally.
Mm-hmm. Bass 100 should be long enough to land at.
Oh, easily. We'll be using these brand new prototype, or just recently brought into active service since things, you know, have gone hot, AIM 120s.
Giggity.
That's my justification, is they just sped up the procurement process because, unlike in the real world, things are a lot hotter in 1989 here.
Mm-hmm.
Which
Despite
I
it
think
being so
makes,
far north.
right? The temperatures are Arctic, but we are...
Shit went star-shaped.
Oh, good news. HAD has, from the looks of it, I see exactly where that SA-6 site is on the HAD.
Excellent. Yeah, straight flush should be single harm worthy.
Yep. Just playing the fun little game
Hey,
of...
Beastary, welcome aboard.
Playing the fun little game of... remembering what my button is for switching displays. There we go. Given the situation, with hostile aircraft not a factor, I'm going to try to push that 6.
Roger. I'm gonna put a baby buster there, Trigger, so we can catch up. That way, if it is a factor, we can help out.
Yep. Alright, time to push the ADZ.
Zone 2.
I went zone 5 thinking I wouldn't overtake you. No, I absolutely was about to.
I didn't push it all the way to the wall. Still got some gas in ETs to burn out. Supersonic at 27,000 feet.
Got search radar, slightly better track on the 6, but he hasn't picked me up yet, so it's going to take some while to develop an active picture.
Sounds good. Amanda, you should be good to start cruising up here in the next couple of minutes.
Alrighty.
Shit. Be advised, second SA-6 site. I'm looking at the closer one. Second one looks... oh wait, that other one's way down south. Never mind. I was a little concerned for a moment. Come on, give me a better picture here. PGM 4. Once I'm state 3, I'll hit it.
Roger.
State 3. Accurate fix. Gonna give it enough time to get the speed it needs. Site picked out, Magnum. Oh. Oh, shit, I know what's up.
MA.
What?
Master arm.
No, MA on.
Unpowered weapon.
That's what I'm thinking. Has to be. Going out of SJ though, I'm seeing nothing of the sort. Oh, air-to-air mode. Weaponry unpowered, standby, switching had weapon selected, acquired, power on. Try this again. No joy, non-factor.
Takes him a little bit to finish alignment there too. Hello, Mr. Supreme 50. Welcome to the chat.
Nothing looking. Nothing turn off. Nope, it's all on.
I think the parts of the Kola map that are built up are really, really beautiful. There's a lot of it that still needs, you know, the finishing work and things like that as it expands, but really
Spike
digging it.
rolling off.
Roger. Those bandits that we're tracking are still cold, turning more cold.
Copy. I'll get him. Well, not them, but I'll get this. There we go. Symbology. Just had to hand it off again.
102 for 90.
Rolling on. Level and Magnum. Coming off.
Turning left for steer point 6, trigger.
Copy.
We're going to take a cap station over the area. Hello,
All right, heading your way.
I'm gonna start my approach.
SA2's still peeking me.
Roger.
Coming back around for him.
You see that site to the east, like due east your current position?
You look like a good one. Nope, not you. Come on, give me something else.
Good hit on that SA6 there to the south.
There we go. Copy that.
I got bleed through on your 2.
Damn it. Yeah, I'm trying to get him, but there he is. Magnum. Coming off. Switching air to air, and likely we got friends on the way. Those harms were close in, too.
And you got the straight flush on the first site.
090, 72 miles. Closure rate 900 knots.
Positive ID, MiG-29. Those are our bandits.
Tally ho.
Tanks are off.
Clean for air to air, ready to support.
Roger, 60 miles out, pushing nose hot to these guys. Looks like they're pushing for you, Trigger.
Tally on. In support. Yeah, SA2 is about to not be a problem now.
Good hit.
Climbing up.
Man, you're still going to have a 6 live at that site, so try and keep the altitude low on your way in.
Yeah,
Damn.
I was
Thought I
planning
got
to
him.
anyway, but
You, you got one that's in between him and there. There's one on the site itself.
gotcha.
But the BK-90 should be fine. He won't get killed on the way in, so that was clean, knocking those 2 sites out.
Hey, I aim to please.
Game well. Alright, pushing up to Zone 5 and work to intercept these 2 bandits. They are
54 miles.
hot for somebody.
Yeah, they're not on me.
Well, they're probably coming for me, you know, in my life.
Not
No.
yet. Not yet. I'm going to the roof there, Trigger. You are cleared to engage at your discretion. I will
Got
help
eyes
clean
on
up.
them. Radar is picking them up now.
Looks like a
They've
2
turned
ship.
hot.
450 at 20,000 knots.
Moving
Copy,
for
how
the
do you wanna play it,
intercept.
Trigger?
Dodge 1-1, Dark Star.
I'm probably going to engage. He's about 40 miles and crank about a 180.
Alright,
Copy.
roll.
You want any fire and support, or you got this?
Well, might need support. Phoenixes, you know, easy to
Right.
dodge.
Lead or trail?
Gonna try both. See what happens.
That sounds good to me. I'm gonna kind of weave a little bit here to give your missiles the time to do what they need to do.
40 miles. Fox 3.
Jeremy,
And
support.
Fox 3.
All right.
Thinking right.
See what we
Waiting
get.
to see. Oh, there they go. Whew.
That's a beautiful sight, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice to catch that on stream too, watching those Phoenixes go up.
They're not. It's interesting. They're not on me. Oh,
No,
wait,
they're-
lead might be turning on me.
No, I got both bandits. They're hot to us.
Yep,
Roger.
900 knot closure.
We'll see what happens once the. Yeah, okay. I'm starting to get radar, locking up the lead bandit so he knows I'm business.
Toggling the trail. I'm expecting the lead to defend here in a minute, Trigger.
Yep.
Yeah, same.
Right, first missile's pitbull.
And he's just suddenly cranked hard.
60
Yep,
missile pitbull.
supporting.
Roger, holding my fire here.
Leads
gonna-
turned cold.
I'm gonna take trail if this goes south and they miss.
Same. I'm ready to hit lead if this fails.
I'm in support.
Good comms today.
Come on. Come on. Let's see a fireball.
Dropping down off the roof.
Fireball, he's hit. Leads hit. Leads hit. Leads hit.
Roger. I lost trail and radar, but still seeing him in the out there off the nose.
Got his cons.
Come on, give me tight
Got
board.
him. He seems to be active.
He's burning from the Phoenix. I think he might have defeated it.
Yep, tally.
Yep,
Roger,
Phoenix
if you-
doesn't have the energy anymore.
If you got a lock,
He's down
take it.
low.
If you got a lock, take it.
No lock, no lock.
Roger.
Pure visual.
He's super low.
Ray gun.
Nothing. Missile, not on me.
Defending.
Over G.
Flaring.
Oh shit!
You alright, Trigger?
I don't know who that's on.
Coming over top.
G.
Like-
Over G. Over G.
Oh, he's fired again. Flare's going out.
I don't know who on.
I was on him, but I got nothing.
I see him flaring.
Tone, Fox 2.
Throttles. Putting my flares out.
He's in the vertical. I might lose him.
I'm watching him.
Is that a hit?
Still
Negative.
going.
He's still good.
Very good.
He's really pulling vertical. He's conning.
Oh, he's conning. He's conning. All right, so he's the upper bandit.
Fox 1.
Give him hell. I'm in support. Good trail.
Good hit.
Splash.
Good hit.
Ah, it's a fireball. Good kill. Good kill.
All right, the aircraft
Oh
we
shit,
dealt with.
he's 190.
Don't
Negative
flat spin
boss
it.
might have a second group in.
Come on.
025450 at
Alright, speed's in the good zone.
About 35 kilometers from the border.
029 for 50.
Roger, roger.
0450 at 25,000.
Turning. Oh, yeah. We got them. We have... Shit, that's a lot of them.
Dodge 11, Dark Star 11, Bra 02.
All right, let's try and stick closer to the objective area here to the south. See if maybe some of them turn to leave us alone.
Hey, I just realized something. Oh, wait. No, I never fired my 120s. Never mind. You say we want to pull south? Copy. Turning south.
Yeah.
Breaking off.
I don't want to fight super deep in their own terrain.
No, bad idea. As long as Mander's got that opening, that's what we're here to do. I never dropped a... I thought I had fired a 120, but no, we had been supporting the Phoenixes, so I'm still good on Fox 3s.
Yeah, I still got three Sparrows and 4 Sidewinders on board.
Good deal, good deal.
Somebody's looking at me.
Date
Wait, can that be right?
5,000. I'm still good.
185 for 56 miles.
It could be the other group there to the south.
And they're hot at, and the closure rate's about nearly 900 knots.
Shit. No, yeah, Southern Group is pushing hard for Mander.
Let's take them out.
Moving on it.
Pushing zone 5.
Angels 20 on contacts. Bearing is roughly 180.
Tally bandits confirmed type MiG-29, range 48 miles, tracking northeast.
Roger.
Northwest, rather.
Whoever I pick up first on radar, I'm going to try to smack him with the 120.
Roger.
Pushing altitude.
They are transitioning, turning hot on me. Mander,
Good,
if you can,
good.
try and keep your hills in between the...
Yep.
Yeah, you know what you're doing. I
Eyes
believe in you.
on. Got a lock.
42 miles, they have turned flanking, trying to beam me here.
Good. Pushing aggressive. Make him regret it.
Slowing down off the throttles, trying to conserve some gas here.
Good. Smart idea. Yeah, they're cold, but I don't expect it to last.
Dodge 11, Dark Star 11, Bra 188 440 at 20,000 knots.
Yeah, looks like they might be turning around.
Yeah.
39 miles.
I don't like that they're getting that close to Mander, though.
I don't either.
Yeah, they're looking at me again.
They're
Right.
cold at the moment, so it might be a different system picking you up.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Lock
giving me the same
reacquired.
tone I had before.
Roger.
Lost them off the radar, they're beaming me.
I have, they're cold to me, so I've got them on track. They're still running from us, still Angels 20. Closure
got-
rate is,
I got an
I know
SA-8
where
there
my-
about our 1 o'clock.
actually don't know what my closure rate indicator is on,
I'm reading them
60.
about 163 knots closure. For me, it's on the ladder, on the range ladder.
That's what I thought. Oh yeah, about 160, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I concur.
Alright, so we're still closing on them. That's good. As long as we can force them well off of Mander.
Well, they're no longer looking at me, so there's that.
Good, 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 good.
35 miles, closure rate about 144 knots.
Yeah, Beast here. See, the air-to-air shit is usually my cup of tea. I am a dyed-in-the-sheets dogfighter.
I'm rating an SA8 about my 5 o'clock.
Yeah, it's likely. I'm seeing a SA doesn't. Oh wait, hold on. Let me tell you for sure.
It's rolling through to my 6 now.
Yes, you just overflew it. In fact, if SA is accurate here, so just keep that in mind and don't let your altitude drop too far. Amanda, that might have been what you had seen because you're passing it here soon.
Closure rate
Gotcha.
just jumped up to 890 knots. They're nose hot.
They're nose hot.
Yep.
Still got a solid lock on lead Bandit. It looks like they decided they have to fight.
All right, I'm taking trail.
Copy.
I got no joy right now.
It's going to be a Hail Mary shot at 23 miles. STT. Fox 1.
Hey, why not?
Cranking right.
Won't be a Hail Mary for me. I'm
That's
going to
not a
wait to
good sign.
support. And there's the lock. Oh, he's not a happy boy at all. Yeah, this is good.
Should give them a little bit of separation there too, I hope.
Fox 3.
Nope, they are sticking close together, even after that shot.
Be advised, lead has just pulled off. He's flanking.
yeah.
now. No, can't see trail. They're too
Defending.
occluded. Copy, copy.
Yep. I saw that shot.
Well, hopefully in a second here.
Got second bandit locked.
All right, pushing out hard to the northwest.
Fox 1,
Missiles
8
pit
miles.
bull, pit.
Dodge 1-1, Dark Star 1-1, Bra.
Bogies are defensive.
415 at
Roger. Yeah, I think they lost me. Turning back around to rejoin the fight.
Copy. That was pretty much at the extent of its range. I think that 120 will probably... Shit, now I got I think Trails locked me. Trails locked me. Ranking left.
Defensive.
Also defensive.
Dodge 1-1, Dark Star 1-1, Bra 176, 412 at 11,000 cold.
Oh shit, no, that's an SA2. Pulling full 360
Getting
here
all
to
kinds of
get him
turns.
back in the sight.
Fox 1, 6 miles. Cranking left. Players out.
Got a Bandit Angels 2. Is that
Yeah, my bandit's low.
alright, that might be yours.
Dodge 1-1, Dark Star 1-1, merged.
That's
Coming
the
back
merge
around.
Call. Oh shit, he is under me. I got one under me. Fox 1 again, 3 miles.
Yep, he's below you.
Dodge 1-1, Dark Star 1-1, Bra 19443 at
I think you got one above you too.
Yeah, I've got one Angel 6 on data link, but I do not see the guy at I only have
Fox
the guy
2
on
low.
Angels 3.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
Pure visual.
Whoa.
I've got somebody crossing underneath me right now. Merge call. That's hostile.
Fox 2. Splash Bandit.
Good hit. Good hit. He was on my 6. I've got the trail. He's climbing.
Roger.
Fox 1, 3 miles.
Oh, he's not getting away from that. Not getting away from that. It's still burning. Jesus. Oh. Oh, bad day.
That's for shooting at me, you asshole.
Copy,
I literally
be
watched that
advised.
missile go right
Break,
by
break,
the
break,
canopy.
break. We got an SA-2 still locking. We need to get out of the ADZ.
Yep, push north, push north.
Pushing north and heading for Bass 100.
All right, Mander, it's all you.
Going in for my attack run.
Godspeed.
Don't forget those countermeasures.
Good fighting, y'all. Good fighting.
All right, bombs away.
Oh, I gotta watch these.
I love the BK-90s.
Sam, Mander. Floor it and get out of there. Oh, he might have shifted targets to shoot at the BK-90s.
Possible.
I think they got the speed.
It looks like it.
I think
Aren't
they
their
got
wings
the
supposed to
distance.
deploy?
No, that's it. That's all they are. It's just
Oh,
little
right,
stubby ones.
right.
It's
They're
a
just
lifting body.
goofy. Right.
Oh, it's going right for the center. Come on, a little further.
Oh,
little
that
further,
looks
BK.
good.
Little further. Little more.
Looks like the lead one's got it. Good split.
Oh, just a
well,
little bit
didn't
short
hit-
of the tanks.
Didn't get the tanks, but sure as hell took out a lot else. Good kill, Mander.
Woohoo!
Ooh.
Nice.
Yes, 2 ground targets out of the fight.
So we'll go to
Hey,
we'll go to Bass 90 and we'll get shit to finish this up.
Copy. Hey, I've got a helicopter on radar,
Mm-hmm.
and I got the Bloodlust.
Yeah, go for it.
You see, I've got an AIM-120 here that's just taking up wing space.
It's understandable. All right, setting for TACAN of 100 X-ray. That's going to be Bass 90.
Yep. Missile lost track. Not gonna fire it. Gonna wait till I can reacquire, then fire. Or
You said about 100 X-ray?
Correct.
Making sure.
Yep. 03 X-ray is Ravanaimi or whatever the little town is there. Ravanaimi. And 100 X-ray is Bass 100.
Copy. I need to set my tack in. I've forgotten how to do that.
Should be under the list page, I think, for TACAN in the F-16.
Right. Hilo, I was gonna leave you, but then you pop back up on my radar, dude. Can't do that.
All right, safing the weapons.
Flood. Fox 3 Pitbull.
Go forth, little Amran B. We believe in you.
I really wish we had the A's, but
Oh, me too.
I think it's just...
We didn't use the A's for very long, but it would still be a nice to have. That, did not find him, I don't think.
The hell am I getting my warning going off for?
Fuel?
Oh shit!
Come off the afterburner. Uh-oh. Lost Fang.
Ah. That's, In net trouble?
That's all I can figure. Maybe a hiccup of some
Hopefully.
kind.
Hopefully not a CTD or a blue screen of death.
My internet just died.
We were just talking about that.
Yep, I thought it was you for a second. Alright, well, hopping back in.
Ready to go? Kind of making our way back home.
Oh well.
What's your estimated fuel consumption there, to the Bass 100 there, Mander.
Well, that's the thing. It's above where my actual fuel is currently.
Oh no. And you're on LS for your waypoint?
Yeah. Well, I'm on L1. Let me try.
Yeah, L1 should be it. I would fly it as conservatively as you can. Definitely below afterburner.
Star 11, bra 046, fourth 110 at 25,000 cold.
I don't know how I burned through that much.
She's a little bit fuel hungry there on zone 3.
Yep.
Well, I was only on zone 3 on my pullout there. I was on military the whole way in.
That's unusual then.
And I'm down to 20.
We're waiting around a little bit too.
Well, I was sitting on the tarmac though.
You should have enough to get there on 20%, I think. It's only 70 miles. For plan B, if you're feeling really gutsy about it, you could try and land next to the fart, but there's no road there.
Okay. Well, I do like this loadout, although I have to say, Pylum, this loadout is very optimistic for the distances I have to cover.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
It's alright.
Hey, fencing out,
also-
stay at 4.2.
I should note, Pylum, that the starting loadout has the lightning pod, but it doesn't have the HTS, even though I'm rocking arms.
All right, I'll get that updated.
Yeah.
Dodge 11.
Was the HTS even out for this period?
Yes.
Fourth 100
Actually.
In its very earliest state,
cold.
it
That's good
qualifies.
enough.
So I threw that on there. Gripen is not here. It's still too deeply classified, I think, for anyone to model it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's unlikely to be one we ever get.
That's like asking for an F-22. Ain't gonna happen.
Really,
Okay.
if you want the Gripen experience, you know,
Dodge
modern-ish,
Star 11,
weird,
017, fourth 160 at 28,000 knots.
fourth generation fighter, but not quite like the American ones.
Dodge 11,
JF-17.
Star 11, bra 050.
Closest thing you're gonna get to a Gripen.
17,000 cold.
Welcome back, Pocket Deer Boy.
Boop, 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 boop. Starting all this shit up. Yeah, no, a lot of modern aircraft you're just not going to get in DCS to a point without a lot of their stuff just being completely, what's the word? Bullshitted?
Guessworked.
Yes. Not so much necessarily because they can't get a hold of that information, but because clandestine secret service of your choosing would be knocking at the developers' doors in whatever country they're in, asking very pointed questions.
Put this in autopilot hold for a minute. And what is Bass 100's course heading from the active side of the runway?
When it comes to simming, it's not so much what you know or what you don't know, but what you're allowed to know.
033.
Yeah, this is gonna be a close one.
Fingers crossed.
I'm down to 10 and about 80K still to go.
Dodge 1-1, Dark Star 1-1, Bra 021,
It's only like 40 miles. It's going to be close, but you can do it.
28,000 knots.
Let's say, nice thing about the F-16, real short startup. By ADI uncaged. Boo. Ejection
Okay.
seat armed. Okay. As my stuff's ready, I'll be back in the air. Rocking out with 2x harms, and I could probably go without all the fuel I'm running. Gonna go full harms across the wings and try to deal with more of the radar threat.
You ready?
And remember, folks, there's a lovely little button you can push here on my dear friend Pylam's channel, which will force us to info dump about aircraft to you. You know, you really got to twist our arms. I might have fucked up. Now how? I think I shouldn't have rearmed the plane while I was,
Doing an INS alignment.
Yep.
That would do it.
I don't know if that's something that I can fix.
The JF-17 was a joint project between Pakistan and China.
Oh boy. Is that the question?
Yeah, so tell me more about the plane. It says close enough to the Gripen.
Oh, I'm rubbing my little claws together here. I'll tell you about the fucking JF-17. As Pylam pointed out, joint project between the Chinese and the Pakistanis about really more the Chinese than the Pakistanis. But it was designed as a replacement to the F-16As that the Pakistanis were using. And internally, it's a very similar aircraft. A lot of the stuff, if you've flown an F-16 and then you jump to the JF-17, in fact, that is where the name comes from, by the way, Joint Fighter 17. It's one more than 16. You get it? Anyways, like the F-16, fairly simple aircraft designed to be operated by, you know, kind of just anyone. And depending on which model of it you get various things with it. For example, the Block 1 program is a very basic aircraft, no air-to-air refueling capability, not a lot of smart weaponry. But the Block 2, which is the one we've got in DCS, has smart weapon capability, it has an air-to-air refueling probe, and kind of all the fun bells and whistles. Very similar to the Gripen in that it's a simple single-engine light fighter that is built to be exportable, very exportable. And that's kind of what you get. It's fairly well armed for its size, decent equipment, little weak on the fuel endurance, which can always be an issue with smaller fighters. F-16's a perfect example. Oh my god, is it a perfect example? I think neat facts when it comes to the JF-17 is it's got a lot of parts out of both the MiG-21 and MiG-29 in it. Its engine is one of the Klimov RD-93s out of the MiG-29. Pisses out about as much smoke as a MiG-29. And its gun is actually the GSH-23-2 from the MiG-21. I hate that gun.
It's delightfully crappy. Mander, I'm just going to orbit for a minute. You have a first run at the runway there after trigger
I'm
stops.
lining up here because I'm about on fumes here.
Yeah.
So yeah,
you do you.
that is the JF-17 in a nutshell. It's a neat aircraft. It's one of my favorites, if not for the fact that Eagle Dynamics, the people who made DCS, fucked up all the weapons. Thanks, guys. But once that inevitably gets fixed, it's one of my favorite modules. It's a really nice plane. A bit like flying a computer.
There's Bass 100 there. I think I could see Trigger coming to a stop there at about the middle.
I'm at the end, actually.
Also,
I'm right
yes,
next to the tech ambi.
Got it.
That is the plane I call Jeff, because it's the JF. It's Jeff. It's our good friend Jeff.
Yeah, I had to land. I was down to 700.
Oh, fun!
All kinds of fuel exhaustion happening here on this roadway.
I just
Where
got
are
removed from
you?
reality. I didn't even get the opportunity to run out of fuel.
Oh, that ain't it.
I'm
There
an
it is. Oh,
F-16
that's
though,
okay.
so I would have.
All right, I'm
It's
about to
Jeff. Everybody
fly
knows
it. Where the
Jeff.
hell is it?
It's going to be just off the left side of your nose.
Yeah. Beast area, if you're looking for a modern, like,
Oh,
say,
there it is.
4th generation aircraft, particularly light, maneuverable sort of things, really the 3 shining
this is gonna be good.
stars for you are the JF-17, the F-16, and the F-18.
This ain't gonna be good. Nope.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, this is the new map.
Yeah, I had one shot at that and I came in real bad.
Oof. But yeah, this is the new map that was released for DCS, the Kola Peninsula, which actually, if I recall correctly, is kind of closer to your neck of the woods.
Yeah, it's
It's,
Norway, Finland, Murmansk Oblast, and Russia, and Sweden.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're gonna get more of the map as things go along, but
Just across the pond.
it's downright lovely.
Oh, I can see the grass moving behind me.
Low altitude.
Yeah,
Low
those road
altitude.
runways are a hell of a thing, aren't they? We really like this map so far because unlike hell, I should just go through the list of other maps they've made for DCS in the last however many years. You have the Persian Gulf, you have Nevada, you have Syria, you have the Sinai Peninsula. Notice anything in common with all of those?
It's all desert. Minus
All
Caucasus
desert.
and Marianas.
Yeah, Caucasus is, ancient, and the Marianas is like nothing. There's nothing there.
And then, of course, you've got the Normandy 2.0, which has the likes of France, some parts of the UK, and
Yes,
other
all of
areas.
those things in 1944, which is a
Mhm.
problem if you want to fly anything that's not warbirds of that era, which
But
we do.
still, it's a good map, though, either way.
Oh, sure, it's a great map.
For
If
Warbird
you're
At least
stuff.
flying
it's green.
warbirds.
Yeah, but again, at least it's green.
You're not.
Yeah,
you're
no,
not
can't
wrong.
argue that. So the biggest consequence of crashing a plane in this game, depending on what you're doing, right? For us in this, where we can freely respawn, the biggest consequence is the pain in the ass of having to start your aircraft again. Because these are full study sim aircraft, which means you have to go through the startup procedure every single time,
Yup.
and that can be a lot,
Depending on the aircraft, yeah.
depending on the aircraft.
Trigger the poor skin that you're using. Doesn't
Hmm?
have LODs on it. So I was seeing you in the Jolly Rogers outfit till I rolled up almost on you, and then it transitioned over to the other one.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm using the PI Grey Tiger.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even see that one. That's another one I don't have.
Yeah, I think that one needs an update.
Yeah.
We should probably do a skin pack update at some point here.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I'm gonna actually change that.
I was peeking at F-16 skins because I saw the only PI ones, and look, Trigger, I love you. I love you very much. Snakeskin on an aircraft. No, thank you.
I can't remember who did the Great Tiger, actually.
I think Chief put that one together.
There you go, pal.
Holy shit, Beast Fury. And yeah, this can be very complicated. We've all been playing DCS for like what, the better part of a decade. Oh God.
But you guys have.
Well,
Mhm.
okay, yeah, you just started out, but we're you kind of the key to any of this is finding a plane you really want to fly, and then flying it a lot. And eventually it just kind of becomes second nature. I also take a lot of notes, so I don't have to memorize everything.
Mm-hmm. Notes, checklists, cue cards, whole 9 yards.
YouTube.
Whatever it is you're going to have accessible for you at your desk or whatever. Or anything that you haven't memorized.
Hey, pal,
Sir.
have you F2'd the F-15 cockpit?
Yeah.
That is some serious detail for an F2 view.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Respam doesn't mess around, except for, when they have a fight.
Like, even the screens turn on. Left screen showing air to air, right's the twos, and the bottom's the map. That's insane.
Right, I'm coming up with laser-guided bombs and a couple of irons for this next run.
I put on the BK90s again.
Roger. My plan is to...
Is this skin any better for you?
Yeah, that's fine. You wear whatever it is you want, as long as it doesn't have a blue stripe on it. Like a bright blue stripe with a... Yeah.
No.
Okay, so they're refueling the jet, and I've got a large number of pounds of gas in the jet. So we got another 7,000 pounds of fuel to load before we'll get weapons, and then we'll be ready to go there,
Oh,
folks.
wow. You have, in other words, you just need to load up my entire frickin' fuel tank.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Got a little over 22,000 pounds with no externals, and up to 33,000 pounds with 3 externals. Should have a little over 12,500 in the F4 internal, and then a little over 20 to include all the externals.
All I'm saying, I'm changing loader, but I'm bringing just yes.
Well, what is yes, man? Just all the Mark 82s or Sparrows?
Just fuck everything and what they stand for.
Ah, that kind of fun.
You're not bringing Mark 20s, are you? Because Rockeye 2s are lame, at least here.
No.
Did you put the splash damage script in?
Yes.
Okay. I thought you would. It's kind of a given, but...
Mm-hmm. But yeah, as far as penalties for death, apart from the inconvenience of having to start everything up again and then cruise, especially here, because it's a long flight to anywhere. There are some missions where, the idea is you get 1 life, and that's it. Make it count.
14 Mark 82s.
Just a few. And Amanda, if you either got a little bit closer or set your mark point just a little bit further east, you'd have landed right in the middle of the tank farm. Like they landed just short and took care of some of the vehicles and buildings in front of the place. That said, though, they went right for it. So whatever it is you were doing to get there, it worked.
Let's see. You said it needed to be a little where?
Slightly further east, not by much. They popped just short of the target. It's actually a good question. Since we watched it last night, did you take any navigation fixes on your way in?
I was going to, but I, no.
Well, update your navigation system. It likes to drift.
It does. And I
All
think
right,
that might have been
Bestiary,
part
thanks
of mine.
for coming up.
Always a pleasure. Okay. Closing in now on an SA6 position. Looks like I'm just going to kind of work north to south on these radars, essentially. I'm even trying to get some AAR in.
It always
As
feels
enemy,
good when it works through.
As long as the enemy doesn't take offense to my existence.
Dodge 1-1, Dark Star 1-1, Bra 058
There we go.
Refueling complete. 17,000. Cool.
Figure as long as I could take out the higher threat SAMs here, we won't have any issue with the lower threats. So we can overfly an SA8. And no, we were having this whole conversation. I heard about how, like, the distances, Magnum, by the way, the distances involved in this mission make it so that you really gotta knuckle down on that stuff.
Rearming complete.
Go forth, Harm.
Fuck it. You know what? I'm here. Magnum, SA8.
Rearmed and ready to go, Trigger.
6400. I should be good for the next set of
Yep.
targets as well.
Lining up right behind Manda.
Give me 2 seconds to update my waypoints here.
Dodge 1-1, Dark Star 1-1.
AT hold and on my way.
Fort 100.
And we're good to go. Alright.
20,000 knots.
Taken off from this base in a Vigan, but I can honestly say I've never done it in the Strike Eagle.
Yeah, this is going to be a first too.
Here comes. I love the HTS so much. It is so fun to do seed in this bird.
The really wild thing, and I really hope that we can see it sooner
Shack
than later,
SA6.
is if you've
and-
got 3 F-16s with HTSs, data linked
Shack
together,
SA8.
you can get down to PGM-1.
Yes, the data link is actually modeled, which is cool.
Run up to full power.
Copy. SA6 site is no longer a factor. That said, I've got 29 radars looking in my direction. I'm going to drift, make sure I don't get over the border here.
Oh, those lines are uncomfortably fast.
Oh, yeah, no, taking off from Bass 100's a joy. Damn, Trigger, you picked my favorite skin for the F-14 ever.
I do like this one as well.
That aggressor scheme, I had to hunt high and low to find the pictures of that scheme, because we back when I was still modding vector thrust, we did a aggressor paint scheme.
Okay, rolling towards the objective area now and climbing up. I should probably configure packs on my way up. There's the armament system in the F-15, PACS. Because these are dumb bombs, so they don't tell the computer that they're actually on board the jet. Arc 84 on glove, centerline, another glove station. GBU 10s on the CFTs. Ground master mode, put the GBUs there. Program 2. Perfect.
Okay, walking down the line here. SD. Wait.
Snowdrift, that's going to be SA-11.
I know it's a snowdrift, but there shouldn't be an SA-11 site here on the front line. I mean, no, I don't think this very small site with the very small radius is an SA-11. So I'm curious as to what I think I'm looking at here.
Dodge 1-1, Dark Star 1-1, Bra 033, Fort 100.
Sure, I could just throw missiles at every radar contact that I see, but you kind of want to be efficient, right?
I believe waypoint 3 for you should be the 11 site. It's the first 4 waypoint, well, the minus the very first waypoint, because that's your return to base marker.
Right.
But 2 through 6, or 2 through 5 should be all of the SAM sites.
Right, I'm just... How short is the range on the SA-11? Am I mistaking it for the SA-10 and thinking that it's insanely long range?
It's a much more local system.
Oh, then that is an SA-11. Okay, well... wait, they're all singular launchers, though, with their own radars, aren't they?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought so. Well,
I was just about to mention that.
On a snowdrift. So I'll start causing some damage, at least.
Yep, snowdrift.
The great thing about the 11 is when it doesn't have its track is if you know which way it's facing, you can get behind it and it can't lock you.
Interesting.
Yeah, the snowdrift is the search radar, and without the search radar, the TELs that have their own radars on them, their own track radars built into the unit, it's like looking through a toilet paper roll trying to find the aircraft. They could still do it. But yeah,
wow.
it's I forget which one is which. I think Buck is the 6 and Cub is the 11. It's either that way or it's reversed.
I
But
believe
yeah,
Cub is the 6 and the Book is the 11, because, well,
yeah,
I mean, Malaysian Airlines.
yeah, it is a 6 on steroids, as Ihort said.
Magnum, her Snowdrift. SA-2 looking at me? I don't think so. Oh, that's probably the SA-2 back at the previous site. Well, I don't like leaving a job unfinished. That said, it would appear I have air defense fighters looking in my direction now. Y'all are probably too far to the south to assist.
Yeah, we are way out of alignment there for you.
Smart money would be to leave. I'm not going to be on the smart money today.
Yeah, 91 miles, I'm reading.
Well, remember me as an idiot if I fail. An idiot who should have walked away.
All right, Mander, how are you looking on your ingress?
About 50 kilometers from the border right now.
Oh, good heavens. All right. Picking my throttles up.
I'm overhead of Amanda right now as well in support, just in case.
Closure rate's pretty good. I don't think they've spotted me. You fools. Fox 3. Before I forget,
Got something looking at me.
pickle bag. "29 radars are only now going active. Holy shit, it's an ambush. On them, not on me. Flash, lead bandit.
Good shot.
Lock.
That too was really angry.
Where's your friend? There's always two of you bastards. You.
Man, I'm gonna go for the straight flush as soon as I could get there.
Okie doke.
That's the SA-6. It's the bigger boy that can see you from a little further out.
Fox 3. Short.
Watch this one. Oh, yeah. Oh. Bernie time on that missile. For 1,400 knots closure. I don't think
He's
Mr.
turned
Fulcrum.
very, very cold, but it's not
yeah,
going to
he's
save
not
him.
gonna
It's
save
still
him.
supersonic. Flash, 2 bandits.
Nice work.
Pushing air to ground. Pushing HTS. SA2, who's locking me, has made himself a big stupid target. And you know what? I love a fucking big stupid target.
Make him pay
Magnum.
for it.
Phase pushing. Cat 1, RTB Laxelv.
Nice work. See what we can do to help finish this mission off.
Copy that. See, this SA2 is trying to lock me up this whole time, right? And but yeah, like this SA2's, you know, trying this whole time to lock me up. And the thing is I've got a pod on my plane that's going, yes, give me those radar returns. Let me triangulate exactly where you are, please. And so by the time I was done with that engagement with him still locking me, I could just turn around, find where he's looking at me from, and kill him.
Oh no!
Wild Weasel.
I done goofed.
You gotta be shitting me.
I was trying to lock him up, but then it was like there was no way.
I will never get tired of killing those radars. And that lock should disappear any moment now. Oh look, the lock's gone silent. Isn't that weird?
Just think it's funny with it.
Just think it's funny.
All right, Trigger,
I find it
prioritize
kind of funny.
prioritize Sam's there, Trigger, if we can.
If I can see him.
I want to see the BK-90s rip those tank farms apart.
Look, we have a saying here, and we'll say it repeatedly and often. War is bad, jets are rad. This is a game.
All right, I got eyes on the site. Seeing it in the pod. Here to ground master's up. 3 minutes to release.
What am I looking at on fuel state? Honestly, the real fun in this is, yeah, it feels great to be, you know, good at whatever the hell you're doing, whatever the mission type may be, but the real fun is just in learning all this stuff over many, many weeks and then turning around and going, I can apply this in a way that's appropriate to whatever mission type I'm running. It's fun to build up a, what's the word?
Skill set.
Skill set. Exactly.
Yep, that's the 6 looking at me. All right, bud. Target's designated. I've got my point. I'm gonna get out over the top of it and let him have it.
Are you going to show us some of that pilot ship?
Damn right.
perchance?
It's gonna be boring pilot shit because it's gonna be high altitude drops, but
Hey, it can't all be super exciting all the time.
it's important.
Yeah. Also, something I'm learning here is if you want the autopilot on the F-16 to kick in a little more accurately, try to be slightly nose down when you turn it on. It doesn't like nose up, but it's happy with nose down.
No, I'm way too high. Good enough to drop the bomb. Not so good for the laser. He's fired. No earthly idea of why he's taking the time to shoot at me if at 30,000 feet. He sure as hell can't hit me. Or could he? How did he pull that one off? Hey, Trigger,
Oh no.
go kill that site. Yeah, I was well above his ceiling at
Oh.
30,000 feet.
Jesus. Yeah.
Apparently not.
That's
He said
fun.
no.
Yeah, he said no in the strongest possible terms.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes they like to really just tell you in no uncertain terms how they feel about your operations here.
Yeah, generally they don't lock at like 26,000 feet, so that was unusual that he shot up like that.
Were those sixes?
Yep. those were
Here we go.
sixes.
Mach
So
1.
you kind of got Francis Gary Powers there.
A little bit.
Oh,
I have no
Trigger
idea where
really
he's
did
at.
load up.
He's in the corner of that forest, Trigger. Like literally right in the corner where that forest begins. Just past the tanks relative to your approach. Sam.
Oh,
The
boy.
eight's fired at you. Holy shit, Trigger. Second Sam. Left, right. Oh, no, kill that one.
Too fast, too fast.
You might not get another opportunity. Good luck.
That was the 8 and the 9 shooting at you.
Holy moly.
I was looking at me, but it was crazy.
This really is a beautiful terrain. I mean, I know Trigger's fighting for his life right now, but it's gorgeous.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, there we go.
Love
I
you,
got the Top Gun look there in the camera now.
Oh yeah, the open wing.
Good evasion, Trigger.
Yeah, felt it.
Commander, they're very violent down there at that side, bud.
See that?
So, low.
Look on those.
I don't know why the buttons didn't come off. That's my problem. Yeah, I did, but if I can get them to look at me and not Manda, that'll help.
Yep. They're in the corner to the right of tanks there. Trigger right with the force switch.
I didn't have time. I did tell
You got
Jess
the gun?
for some reason they're not armed. Oh yeah. Boop.
I don't know if those go good.
I'm watching them. They're seeming to be losing speed a lot too soon.
Yeah, they stalled out real hard there. All right, Trigger. Main objective's the tanks. You're the fighter we got up.
Okay.
Yep.
At least this time I got fuel. I don't know what the hell happened last time. I didn't do anything.
Just you fucking asshole. That's what happened. He deselected all the stations.
Oh, that'd do it. Thanks, Jester.
You asshole.
Yeah, that's about right.
That's Jester.
You don't need any of these, right?
Motherfucker.
All right, I got that camera set up how I want it. And let's see. Let's get this camera set up.
Okay.
Oh,
I wanted to
he's
make sure
doing
one
stuff.
at least came off. So the issue I have is I think I got a little HUD degradation. I don't have a drop queue.
Well, Kentucky
put it-
windage.
Set your weapon selector to off. It has to be an off for ordnance mode.
It's kind of there. All right, where's these tanks?
They're the large white fuel tanks in a straight line. You're getting ready to line up on them now to your left.
I can't see them.
right there.
Can't see them. Can't see them.
Big square open
Yep.
space right at your 1 o'clock. Now coming to 12. There it is. Nope. You know,
That's
you're almost right over them.
Missile. It's going to be straight line from that missile. See the white tanks
yeah,
now?
yeah.
Yep.
That's your target, bud. Good luck.
Speed trigger.
Godspeed, John Glenn. Sam.
Going for it. Those are
Those
buddy.
are too fast.
Too fast.
Couldn't
and
help
too
it. It was
long
if
and
I
wide.
slowed down, I'm dead.
That's fine. It's fine. You're also way high for that kind of a pass.
Again, I didn't have a drop queue at all.
All right.
Yeah.
Like the line was right to left. That is not helpful.
Yeah.
Saying that though, I didn't know the 14 could dodge missiles like that.
Anybody can dodge missiles like that if they know what they're doing.
I was scared of the wings ripping. I'm like Mach 1.
Wings aren't gonna rip off. Especially if they're fully swept like that. You got more G's than you can pull before you pass out.
All right. I understand what must be done. Amanda, you're probably going to have
Request rearming.
one more pass there on that, but
Copy.
I am loading up with 84 airs.
Alrighty.
Yeah,
I think I might drop the countermeasure pods and grab an extra couple of them this time.
All right. Your discretion.
I haven't been shot at these last 2 times, so I think I'll.
well, I've
Oh, holy hell.
burned a lot of their
Hello.
missiles right now.
Hello, Warthog Project, and all 61 of your raiders.
Oh, holy moly.
Welcome to the party.
Rearming complete.
Huh.
All right.
Well.
No pressure, right?
Yeah, right?
I'm keeping low right now.
Yeah, probably want to run for home.
All right,
All right.
that should be
cranking it
good
up.
this distance.
I should have more than enough fuel this time, so I shouldn't pancake the runway.
Oh, that's what happened.
Yeah. You
I
stalled
looked
out a little
behind
bit.
and saw a fireball.
Yeah, I had one shot and I had a bad alignment.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I had enough gas to get down once, and it was either try or fail. So
As you do.
That'll do it.
Low altitude. Low altitude.
Ah, I wish those 82s hit. But I know deep down, if I'd slowed down, I would have just been an easy target.
Dodge 1-1. Magic 1-1. Bra 118. 4210. At 7.
Alright, on final for Laxelv.
Okay. 84 airs. Across the 3 center pylons.
Dodge 1-1. Magic 1-1. Bra 116.
Set up my second push for the combat jet.
At 25,000. Cold.
Dropping all 5. We'll go with a 200-foot spacing drop.
Alright, it's gonna take me a little while to burn off speed here, so I'm making a rotation here. You can get airborne as soon as you need.
Oh, I'm just waiting on the alignment now.
Copy that.
And going to go ahead and encode that waypoint. Spot looks good.
I'm gonna drop engines to 3,000 pound per side.
Set it up as an attack waypoint, and off we go.
Have fun. Taxiway takeoff. God, I haven't done one of those in years. Think about it.
Remember the before time when servers would enforce destruction on that one?
God.
Set up an IP waypoint.
thousands of years ago in the future, in the time before Sigourney Weaver.
Sure, buddy. All right, rolling down for Angels 3.
I should have made
I'm
that.
still a ways out from final, so if you want to go for it, go for it.
Should have made 6 my ingress. That's okay. I have plenty of time.
Yeah, it's not like it's a long hike or anything.
Yeah, everywhere's a long hike on Kola.
Yep.
63 feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rotors have that one a little easier there.
No joke. I think that's why I switched over to rotors back in the day for a while. It's just, oh, right. I don't have to deal with the chaos of this. Well, it's chaos if you're flying on a public server, right?
All right. Set that standby so I don't radiate the ground crew.
Dodge 1-1.
All right, Chief, pull him.
Remove the wheel chucks. 220 at 20. Copy.
Standing away for final. How's your situation there?
Now I'm taxiing down to the active now.
Copy that. I'll extend a fair bit away, give you time to get up. You'll stay 2700, so I should be all right.
No, I hope so, if you're right over the runway.
Right? I could think of very few ways to burn 2,700 pounds of fuel right over top of the runway, and well, I don't think any of them are particularly agreeable. All right, turn for the runway.
All right, brakes are released. Yeah, no, I feel that one there, Apache.
Yep. Yep. God, yep. Yeah.
240 at 21,000 knots.
Well, I think I know what's wrong with my 14.
Oh?
Either something went bad, or the INS is completely goose, because apparently I'm at 000 for heading, even though I'm not.
Yeah, it sounds like your INS is goose then.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of a crosswind there taking off on that one, too. So some of that was rudder issues and less ground crew maintaining my nose wheel.
I thought my INS was goose, but it seems like it's just the waypoint here is weird.
You know, I think some of it is the magvar across the spectrum here.
You know, it's entirely possible.
Because this is about as far north as one can go.
Wheels down. Well, that's a fun new dimension to things, isn't it?
Yeah, Jest is not even fixing it either.
Leave it here in AP hold for a minute as we climb up to a decent altitude.
Good old aero braking. Oh, right. I
Well,
see
thanks for passing through there, Apache. Appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, nice to see other folks up playing DCS on a Monday night.
Hell yeah. Good to know there are other
yeah,
weirdos like us
appreciate
in the
it.
world.
I imagine here in 20, 25-ish minutes or so, I should be on the low-level part of the run, pushing in for this site so we can eliminate this tank farm.
Alright, back taxiing up Black Self, because just like this here.
Let's go ahead and dial up a bingo here.
I can't tell if this is a taxiway or a road.
Oh, the
Yes.
one at Laxev is a road.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, that is a road.
any port in a storm. And unlike you, I'm small.
That's also true.
That's why I made the joke last time that speed enforced by aircraft.
Yep.
Yeah, no kidding.
Hey, yeah, if you pop back and scrutinize the performance, it just helps keep me sharp. I like
I'm
that
still
as a...
disappointed I don't have a motorcycle to taxi me out.
Like all those vegan videos we've been watching on YouTube with
Yeah.
the little bicycle brigade leading the vegans out.
Yeah, I either need the bicycle brigade or the motorcycle, one of the two. But I'd settle for the Swedish bikini brigade too.
And rolled it. Okay. That said, friendos, I think I'm gonna hop out myself here.
Yeah, no
Good
worries.
flying.
Yeah, I'm trying to clean this one up, and then we'll see where we're at for time then for the stream.
Yes, indeed. Take care.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Bye. All right, let's see how far along this little area
Given
is.
you've got the 84s, it's going to be pointless me coming back up for that.
I don't know. I mean, I could get tapped by that 6 that's there.
Just do what I was doing. I'm sure you'll be fine.
No, my plan is to use the terrain following radar and come in at like 100 feet.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm regretting not getting in hindsight?
No, I don't
High
think
drags.
I was going to say, do you fly in the hind? Yeah, it actually is the Kola Peninsula, which is northern Scandinavia. It's zooming out here a lot for a minute while it loads the rest of the map. We've got Norway here. We got Sweden, Finland, and then Russia. It is the one place in the world that for years was going to be the air version of the Fulda Gap.
But, yeah, I absolutely should have had high drags. They would have hit.
Probably.
I mean, doing Mach 1.2, 1.4 at that altitude.
Mm-hmm. Alright, we're going to set the TF up. Very low clearance. Set for hard. 100-foot altitude requirement. Turn the lights off.
At least the tack end's working, so that's a bonus.
Oh no, you're totally fine there, Pocket Dear Boy. We all start somewhere. I'm definitely not the kind of person to begrudge people new to the hobby or new to the environment anything. It's all very valid questions as long as they're asked genuinely, you know. That's how we first get bit by the bug. Alright, so we got 150 miles here. This lower right-hand corner of the HUD is showing me the current navigation information and range. Over here on the left is current G loading on the left, maximum G loading on the right, and airspeed as a Mach number just above it. Top left in the box is indicated airspeed in knots. Right-hand box is feet, or altitude in feet, rather. And then this little almost infinity symbol looking icon that's like an alpha symbol is angle of attack, which is the difference in units between where the nose is pointing and where the plane is going. Let's go back. Go back on twos.
This is going to be an interesting landing. I don't have the ladder or anything on the HUD to, at least show me where the aircraft's going, so I'm going to have to.
You really busted the shit out of your INS, didn't you?
No, Chester busted the shit out of the INS.
I mean, no, that's technically the Rio's job. I can't say don't blame him.
Exactly.
It is, in fact, Jester's fault this time. Thanks for the follows, folks. Silex and Frosty. Appreciate that. Like having the channel grow out like that. Alright, we got plenty of gas at the moment. I'm going to go ahead and pick the throttles up a little more. We're going to be burning most of our fuel once we get down super low. But with any luck at all, we'll be able to get underneath that SAM site. And hopefully put our heavy bombs on it and knock it out. We're drinking Green Mountain Blend coffee. A little bit of cream, no sugar. Kind of the usual staple there. If anyone from Green Mountain Coffee is watching, I would appreciate a sponsorship. You know, I love your product. If you give me more product, I will push your product for you because I love the caffeine. I'd be very surprised if I got that phone call. Pleasantly surprised, but very surprised nonetheless.
17 miles.
Roger. 130 miles. 14 minutes to the first turn.
Amanda, please tell me you know any of the runway.
I am not.
Good.
Part of me might be.
I have had a snack recently, Anna. Thank you.
Because I'm about to do some sketchy shit.
Doodah. Now it looks like Mander's sitting down at the road base's ramp.
Yeah, I made friends with a tree, and it was not friendly.
Well, Gleam, will make you a deal. Whichever one of us gets that kind of a sponsorship first can call the other company and ask for one. And we're in the clouds. Definitely clouds at 25,000 feet. Let's go ahead and bump it up a little bit.
Nothing but.
Put the plane in hand. The F4 coming out is going to be a real joy. I'm really looking forward to that one.
Part of the reason why I've been flying the 14 a bit more.
Yeah, 14's got some niceties to it, though, that even the F4 is definitely not going to have.
Oh no, but
It's
I
gonna
mean,
be a
like the
busy-
steam gauges, not getting used to not having a HUD.
Mm-hmm. Special shout out there to iHort. iHort using the shout out button there. One of our premier F-16 drivers. Hunter of Sams, destroyer of worlds, dropper of bombs.
On final,
Harvester of trees, eater of bread. Stealer of shoe.
he is coming down.
Emphasis on the singular nature of shoe.
150 at 17,000 knots.
3 down locked.
Good luck, Trigger.
Yeah, I'm just waiting to bleed some more speed. I don't want my flaps to jam. There we go. Flaps coming down.
Yeah, Gleam has the title Destroyer of Mars. The story there with that one is we were playing Stationeers as a group, the three of us. And Gleam was like, oh, hey, you know, what do you guys need to help build a moon base? I was like, well, really what we need is like some mining supplies and things like that. She's like, on it. So then we're building the base out for another hour or so. And I'm coming back from, you know, going out long distance and grabbing a few things and coming back to the base. And my landmark's gone. The mountain that I used to watch where my base was, so I get back to it, was now no longer there. Gleam had knocked down the entire hillside with all of its resources and everything else, and stuffed it into the various refineries and things we had at the base. Oh, nice little break in the clouds.
Yes, Jester, well done. I am at 1,000.
He's just
You can
reading.
count.
He's just reading the altitude off, man. He's trying to do his
I'm
job.
pissed off with them for screwing my aircraft, okay?
Oh man, is this gonna be a sundowner moment? Just walking along behind him. You could have had him, Mav. You could have had him.
Absolutely. I will fire when I'm goddamn good and ready. You got that?
Keep sending him up.
Jester, I will eject you in a second. You'll be fucking walking back in a minute.
No. Poor Jester. That AI does some real miracle work, and I'm looking forward to seeing the improvements with Jester 2.0 in the F4. But there's some points where he is just hilariously bad.
Like the times you tag an enemy and he calls friendly, and so it makes you rethink your life choices.
Yep. No, that's because the IFF overlap. It's simulating
You've tagged
that.
a body. No, in the camera, that's clearly a MiG-29. Nice
Yep.
try, asshole.
Just remember, at least he's not Petrovich.
Oh,
Oh my
God,
God.
no.
Or George.
Yeah.
Just about every Apache driver I know, and you know, some of you guys who are rating the channel there, this might qualify for you too. But just about all the Apache drivers I know would rather work with a human CPG any day of the week, even a brand new human CPG any day of the week, instead of George. He seems clunky to work with. A couple of times I've gone up in the Apache and tried using him.
Hi, Mr. Vigan.
Hello.
I am borked.
But do you have any Grey Poupon?
Maybe, somewhere. Can you just
Uh-oh.
shoot
Oh.
Jester for me? I'll open the canopy for you, seriously.
I mean, that's possible. I can't promise you'll survive, but...
Oh, don't worry, I'll eject first.
Oh, okay then.
Well, if you eject, he ejects.
No, that's a thing. He's going to be on the ground. Now I'm going to be away from the aircraft.
Oh, all right. Fair enough. I understand where you're going now. Understandable. Have a great day.
Alright, what's the plan here? Should I kit to come back up with more, or hold off?
Your discretion there. I'm really hoping that I can nail this in one pass, especially with so many sets of eyes watching me, but,
You don't suffer from performance anxiety, do you?
not usually.
Well, that, Amanda just took off with the I'm going to kill everything loadout, so...
Pretty much.
Yep. The vigoning.
And with
It's
my
still
INS
alive, it
being
won't
out,
be.
my bombs are pretty much useless.
Yeah,
So,
the bombs
I will...
you dropped were so nicely placed, they just went too long.
Yeah, that's why in hindsight, I really wish I took the Hydrax if I was going to be doing that. But at the time, I thought Anna was going to get in, obviously get the tanks, but everything else is just going to knock out.
The first ones went just nicely, but that second group went...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might need to roll the throttles up a little higher on those the next pass.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try that this time.
Because if I'm reading it right, I think the idea was Pylon was going to knock out the air defenses. I was going to follow up with you if those didn't hit.
Excuse me.
But things went a little... Yeah.
Yeah, no, my first plan was to try and bomb the SA-6 with a GBU. And it was going well, and then it didn't. All right, 50 miles, getting warmer.
Oh, okay. Let's get that open.
I gotta say, though, that is the first time I've been that close to SAM sites in an aircraft, didn't get hit, and brought it home.
That is impressive.
Well, we'll mark that date down on the calendar there, sir. I got nails from an SB radar, so it's either a 29 or a 33 out there, or 27. Any one of the three.
Amanda, is that normal for you right now?
What? That?
There you go.
Did you leave your gear down again?
Maybe?
So the drags was real on that one, wasn't it? Oh, look at that. You're getting 20 knots of pulling those up.
Wow. All right. So broadly speaking, we're going to try and punch down at this site, which, now that I think about it, waypoint 5 is my better ingress point. I just have to keep my altitude a little higher over the top of those rotary points so I don't draw up any fire from any of the gun batteries. But that'll give us 72 miles to push in at low altitude.
I see you're carrying the death to everything loadout.
I have 5 tons of arguments for these folks.
So fuck everything and everything you own.
So what kind of gas we got in the tank still? No, we got 700 pounds each. They're not empty yet.
I don't really have anything to worry about on approach, right?
Not really, just that one SA-8 that you've managed to dodge like 5 times now.
It could also be out of ammo unless it's rearmed at this point.
I don't think it shot at him even once. I think he's...
Is that what's been pinging me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
I think I got 4 shots, maybe 6 from it.
That's what Faye was saying earlier, was the SA-8. There's an SA-8 on the road, like in between where you are and where they are.
So I might cut out waypoints 2 and 3 there and just go straight for 4 and set for my lineup.
Might save you some gas, too.
It might. Because if I don't need to duck and weave through there, then there's not...
You have no bandits to worry about, Bound.
Yeah, that was most of why I'm had my waypoint set up the way they were.
Thank you, AWAX. Appreciate it.
Yeah, furthest bandits is 063 for 100 miles. You got plenty of room.
That'll work. Should be able to get underneath them, too.
It is 33s as well.
Appreciate the follow there, Aviators Online. The one that we're on right now, we do have a password on it because this is a mission that I've worked on now for, well, since the Kola map came out. I'm kind of waiting on the F4 to come out and then do a little bit of voice acting clips for some of the mission information, and then I'll be able to put it up on a public place and put it up on the DCS forums, that kind of thing. But the Pantheon Initiative servers, we've got at least a couple of them that are usually open all the time with no password on it.
Mm-hmm.
Do a lot of stuff with combined fixed and rotary wing stuff. Kind of our favorite thing to do since we got folks that like flying all the things.
Looks like we got the SA-9 on the western side, just south of the SA-6. He might not be able to see, though, with the buildings being in the way.
Roger. I was going to have Gleam go talk through it. And that way she could lend her voice to it. Pleased with how this one came out. I've got 26 flyable scenarios on this mission. It's got a unit count of around 700, but not all of it's ever spawned at one time. Alright, here we go. Nice and low. Master arm on.
Pull up.
Careful, you're going to be flying right over a site.
Pull up. Low altitude.
No launches, but there is a 23 that might take a crack. Oh, yep, he's watching you.
Yep, I know. Thanks, TF. Oh, you bastard. Turned it on too soon. He hit me, but I think I'm alright.
Low altitude.
Alright, you got a straight shot all the way in.
Fantastic.
33's turn cold.
Alright, we're on the cross. Tanks are gone. DLC set.
Pull up. Low altitude.
Feels good. 39 miles closing.
Turn for waypoint 4.
Master arm is on. Release mode selected. 200 foot spacing. Quantity 5 ripple. We're good.
Yeah, it looks like the launches might have reloaded.
You got any good news for me, Trigger?
Nope.
Understandable. Hey, Chief. Okay, good news is we're keeping well underneath those SAM sites, so we should be able to surprise the hell out of them if we do this right.
I think the SA-9's out of ammo. All 4 of its tubes look empty.
Okay, well, that's good news.
See, he's got good news.
Alright, planes in hand. In hot for the attack, 20 miles.
About 50K out from waypoint 4, and then I'll be making my move in.
A little bit of buffeting. And possibly some damage from that shot that I took. $14 miles. I think that might have hit the pod. I'm not seeing any updates in its imagery.
Oh, SA-6 is waking up.
Of course it is. 10 miles, full throttle. Just edge down a little more. Put trees or something between me and him. Pickle buttons down. In hot for the drop. Bombs off.
Good shot.
Hey.
Alright, great. Now I just gotta get out of here.
Oh, I'm gonna turn around and go home.
Yeah, looks like you good.
Alright, we don't have to leave in quite the frenzy that we got to get here.
Somebody's looking at me.
Okay, no, the pod's
could be-
actually... Pod's still working. It was just looking through the jet. We were that low.
Could be bleed through there, Amanda.
Could be. That
Oh,
wasn't a search radar, though.
well, I did get a CW lock from the 6 as it was trying to track me for a minute. On my way in.
Oh, nice. You got the SA-9 as well.
Oh, good.
Who reloaded 1 missile?
And that was its last. Let's put it back on the roof and get up to a cruise altitude here. There we go. Pick the knots back up here and we'll pull it back to military power and start making for home. Weapons are safe. Pods plowing snow. Let's take a quick look outside the cockpit here. While we're just here on the air with stream and stuff. Ooh. Ooh, okay.
What?
Shilka got you good?
Oh, it sure did. It sure did. That nose is very much exposed to open air, and the CFT is full of holes.
Oof.
I don't recommend it.
It would have probably been okay if I would have had that either not turned the TF on quite so early, or actually had it set for using the 100-foot VLC mode. So instead,
Well, I did tell you, you were flying over a site.
No, you were not wrong. I was hoping that I was going to have
few holes.
I was hoping to have a hill between me and it, but no. The thought process was nice. The math was bad. It said we got 13,000 pounds.
At least your engine survived.
The CFTs still have a little. Well, no, that's within the margin of error. Oh, it's the bit test. Yeah, we got 13,500 pounds. Wing tanks look okay. Feed tank looks okay. Tanker's nearby too if we need it. Let's say that.
I mean, I can't attach to a tanker.
As beat to hell as we are, though, I think I'm actually going to set up for Bass 90, or Bass 100, rather. And we'll land at the road base again. This is the F-15E Strike Eagle. Bunch Bunny. So I assume that's was meant to be Bunny.
This is ground refuel only.
Oh yeah, no, he got me good.
I guess it didn't hook it.
Nope.
He got me real good.
I'm actually surprised none of the engines degraded considering how many holes is in them.
Oh, that's hilarious. You can actually watch the radar go through its bar scan.
Yeah, you got no nose there, buddy.
Thank you. I've noticed. I can look out over the front end of the jet, and that cover is definitely not as much there as it usually is.
It's not there at all.
Thank you. All right, so setting for 100 X-ray then. Bass 100 is 96 miles away. And plane in hand. In light of the damage, I'm going to go ahead and not fly all the way back to my home base.
That might be a wise decision.
potentially. Front nose of the aircraft died of natural causes. It naturally fell off when shot full of 23mm holes from a Shoka. I'm surprised the TFR pod was still functioning. It looks like it might have taken a hit or two as well.
No, looks good.
Dodge 1-1, Magic 1-1, Bra 036, 490 at 17,000, cold.
The hard point next to it, though, doesn't look so good.
Mm-hmm. Okay, in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and set up for Fast 100. Inconvenient that it doesn't have the runway headings painted right on the thing, but I understand because it's a road base that they wouldn't. Looks like it's about 030. You know, once I get this into a release state that I'm pleased with, there, start hosting it on the main server. I think that way it's open, so that way if folks want to join in and fly with us, they absolutely can. Be a wild ride. Just want to get those placeholder slots for the F4s taken care of, and then go wild with it. We've got some air-to-air missions, air-to-ground missions, rotary missions. There's knee boards that I built for the mission. Kind of explains a little synopsis of what each of the mission types are. Some waypoint information. It's roughly limited to 1989-ish ordnance, where I can make it work that way. There's some things where I can't, unfortunately, because this is not in DCS. Like, there's not earlier model Hellfires than the Lima and Kilos. But, you know, the laser Hellfires are close enough. So they get to have those, but no FCR for the Apaches, for example. The F-16s, unfortunately, can't carry Sparrows, but I did go ahead and give them a couple of AMRAAM Bs, where everybody else who's got Sparrows or is using Sparrows. And even the enemy is limited that way too, but the Russians do get R-73s, so we got that going for them. Yeah, the person who did the radar modeling for RASBAM is fantastic with the work. $60 miles or so to go. You'll hear a little better for the point proper. Or TACAN, rather. Well, based on the damage, I hope there's no issues with the gear coming down. Because that could be somewhat problematic. It says about 6 minutes to the waypoint. See if we can't speed that up here just a little bit. Got a little bit of extra gas, so it should be all right. What would be really nice to see is the larger full strike missions that are considerably deeper into hostile terrain. Like they're all up here around the Murmansk, Severomorsk, and Lenogorsk. This area here, where all the main bases are. And there are objectives for rotary folk to help with. There's objectives for the fixed wing to do strike and cap with. Kind of meant to be taken on by a bunch of folks. There are 32 miles. Go ahead and throttle back here and nose down gently, but not so much that I starve my feed tank and drag the aircraft out of the air.
Aha, there it is.
Dodge 1-1, Magic 1-1, Rob 064, Fort 120 at 17,000 gold.
That is the real question there, Ihort. Ooh, my left engine is actually running a lot hotter than my right for the same engine output too. Alright, well, we still got some altitude and a little bit of distance. Go ahead and go idle throttle here for a minute. Grab ourselves a screenshot for posterity's sake. And now that we're low enough airspeed, flaps coming down. Green light on the flaps.
I'm gonna get off the runway.
Looks like they're down.
I am to your right I'm off the runway, but I am to your right.
Roger. Losing more airspeed here. Gear coming down. 3 green. 3 down and locked. Alright, gear coming up. Drop the nose and start making our way in home. Oh, that's Bass 100 right there.
Yeah, it comes up fast. It's hard to find.
I mean, from 12,000 feet, it's not hard.
Well, maybe not for you. Yeah, I'm flying pretty low.
Yeah. No, I mean, if you're down a few hundred meters off the deck, it can hide in the trees until the last minute.
Mm-hmm. Where is it? Where's it? Oh, there it is.
I see you taxiing out there off the right side.
Yeah, I'm almost to the end at this point.
Roger. We're not going to do anything fancy with it. We're going to keep it nice and simple. Let me know when you've taxied off and you're on the apron area there.
I'm pretty much to the apron. You're good.
All right, coming back around, gear coming down. Flaps coming down. Yep, that other engine is very warm.
Low altitude. Low altitude.
Oh, I can hear that.
Oh no!
What happened?
I don't have any wings anymore, but
You
I
sure
survived
don't.
it. So we're just gonna go and call the fire brigade on that one.
Request reclaim. Unable to comply.
You having a barbecue there?
A little bit.
It's under control. It's under control. Yeah, see, it's cooling off. Just had to burn the little fuel that was there.
At least their wings are right next to you. Then just pick them up and put them back on, right?
Yeah, no, it'll buff out.
Copy.
Buff out. A little bit of WD-40, some duct tape, and she'll be ready for resale to some other nation instead of flying for us.
Oh.
Well, you see, now they can put them on and let their wings flap like a bird do, as Dr. Christmas intended.
You know, at least I'm out of the way of the center line, right? Mostly.
Yeah.
All right, that's 2.5 hours in. So, with all the flight times and everything else, I think that's going to close out the first half of our stream tonight. But we are going to be coming back here in about 10-15 minutes or so with the second half, which is going to be Fallout 2. And do some Pylam's classic games here, as I usually do in the later evenings on Monday nights. So, in the meantime, I hope everybody enjoyed that one. Let's go ahead and look at our usual schedule of events and everything here. Again, I appreciate all the subscribers. I appreciate all the follows. I appreciate getting rated by a bunch of folks. You guys were really nice. It's glad to be here and put on a show for you, and I hope you enjoyed some of that. You can always donate directly if you like or tip on coffee.com/PylamJRMR, or you can do Twitch or Amazon Prime, whatever it is you want to do. And if you don't, that's fine too. I appreciate it if you do. I appreciate it if you don't. I'm just glad you're here watching. Catch this and other VODs on the YouTube channel there at PylamRMR. We got a few of them I need to actually upload here this week, so we should have several updates coming up in the next day or so. As far as our usual week-to-week upcoming events, Monday nights we got 2 streams, DCS at 6 and Classic Games at 9 p.m. Pacific Time. Friday nights we do Arma 3. We're playing Antistasi on Kamlo Nam. That's starting at 6 p.m. And then Saturday mornings we get up to DCS again as well, starting at 9 a.m. So appreciate everybody coming up to hang out and do all the things. And as always ask for consent. Try to communicate as best you can with your partners and try to be genuinely decent human beings. And I will catch up with you fine folk in about 10 or 15 minutes time. Thanks for watching, folks. We will be right back.